Okay, we're back playing some Dune Imperium, sitting in third position in a B tier leader game where we have Amber Matuli, who's been picked in fourth position, which is a good pick. What are some nice techs on the row? There is Glow Globes, there is Money Fleet, and the Server Receivers. Let's see if Shaddam's around. Shaddam is around. Jessica's also around. So we're gonna try the Shaddam path where we actually find just like we go to Haga Basin Action 1, and then round 2 we go to either probably Assembly Hall with our Signet Ring, and we can buy Server Receivers, which are a pretty nice tech. Glow Globes, which is also a nice tech, but really not Glow Globes. We kind of want to play our we have a ring. Shaddam's ring is a little bit annoying because you do get Solari in a troop. However, that Solari in the troop cannot be deployed into combat. Not just that Solari in the troop, just any you can't deploy any troops into the combat. That's his ability, or I guess his disability, perhaps. But the good thing about Shaddam is that late game he can convert shipping into like a double bump space. Say he collects 3 spice, and goes to shipping. He gets 5 Solari with a signet ring, and then that signet ring allows him to spend 3 Solari to then get a faction bump somewhere. We can double bump pretty quickly and easily rise up to the spacing alliance. That's a common thing that you see with Shaddam. He does end up taking the spacing alliance at some point during the game. The starter contracts are also super nice because you're the only ones who can acquire them, and obviously getting an action back with starter car and then also getting the double draw at some point during the game is super nice. Here we don't draw our signet ring, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay because we have signet ring options next round, so we always have that. Realistically speaking, if we see Spice Refinery, we're pretty happy because we can always deploy in 2 troops and then maybe go to like oh, but the issue is if we I don't know actually. Spice Refinery for Driven seems pretty nice, I would say. Right? Yeah, Spice Refinery for Driven seems pretty nice. And I think that's probably our best line here. Just driven early on is super cool. Obviously we can play our signet ring later on. Yeah, and we just go from there. Also denying Matuli, her what's it called? Oh, are we into hearts? Sorry, let's join spades. I think, are we in hearts or are we in spades? I actually have no idea. Let's join spades really quick. Okay, in the case that somebody wants to join our team. Anyways, so we deploy in 2 troops. We get some, we get something from the combat. Probably, hopefully, we get something from the combat. That'd be nice. Yeah, and I guess we really don't want to get driven stolen from us effectively, which might be happening here. Can't lie. Unless, I guess we just have to hope that Steersman doesn't have double access. Okay, which he doesn't, and he plays a dagger, which is fantastic for us. So we're gonna pick up Driven here on round 1, and then we also get a commander next round, which is also pretty cool. So yeah, we'll pick up a commander here. We'll pick up Driven. We also get a water, so now we also have the ability to, with 2 water, we can always try to go for the Harvest 4 contract at some point during the game, which is extremely nice. Our situation for next round is a little bit iffy, simply because we just don't have like many deploy spaces available for us. We have I guess we can play our signet ring probably to say like set contract, pick up either the Arakeen contract or the Harvest contract. Both are pretty good for us. And then we get a troop back, we get some Solari back, which is super nice because it just gets us more resources later on. Unfortunate that we get stolen from, or not stolen from, just Smuggler's Doctor is leaves our I guess our space, or we can't acquire it anymore. But the good thing is this card is super nice on Shaddam. Just having the extra bump, getting the extra bump is super nice. Why? Because you can take this to, like, say, you could probably take it to, say, Assembly Hall and get a bump on like spacing, and then that allows you to go shipping. So you can get your Solari with that. You can get just a lot of resources with this extra bump. Because if you can get that extra bump to trigger into some some spaces that you need, or some accesses that you need, so you could even use that to play to Fremen perhaps. Yeah, you could go to Fremen, and then you could yeah, you could literally go to Fremen, and then take a bump on like spacing, or even if you go to Fremen right now and then play the Dangerous Rhetoric to say any of the green spaces, and then play with a oh sorry sorry. So you can go to green spaces. You go to Fremen right now, and then you can play tactics at some point. Or sorry, play Dangerous Rhetoric to a green space, and then get the extra bump you need to then start going Siege Tabor, which is super nice for the water purposes. This is a little bit weird for us because we don't have our ring to deploy. As a matter of fact, we don't have any deploy. So this is a little bit difficult, but it's actually okay because like say we can deploy two. I mean, we're trashing a dagger here, right? And our second action is always gonna be playing our signet ring. So I guess we can always go say desert tactics first and put in all three. Because why three here instead of like just two or deploying the commander here? Simply because if we're never sad about getting second here, and we're never sad about getting first here either. Like if you get first, we get 2 troops back. If you get second here, I mean it's 4 solari that we need for like swordmaster, for high council, for just everything in general. It's super nice. Matuli's gonna do the Matuli thing where she plays her signet ring, and then does some pretty cool stuff, I guess. I guess, I mean, since we're getting a spice from this combat, what we can do is probably go to, sorry, not spice from this combat. We're gonna get solari from this combat, so we'll be at 5 solari, which is, I mean, pretty actually, which is pretty important here. So how much persuasion are we reeling for? We're currently reeling for 2 persuasion. We have to play our signet ring, obviously, because I mean that's just the most. That's like it's signet ring. You have to play it. The question is to where. I'd probably accept contract. I would think accept contract seems like a pretty good space for us. Also, just since we're gonna draw into a Dangerous Rhetoric next round, it's pretty good for us. I mean, if we lose this combat and get like second, we're also we're never sad about that because we have the ability to go to like High Council and pick up what's the space called? Sorry, what's this thing called? Server receivers for the extra commander, and then we can start using our faction access, or we can start using our signet ring as a faction access card, which is extremely cool. I'd like to say we could buy a commander here, but I don't think 4 persuasion is gonna really help me here. I think 3 is probably fine, so we'll probably pick up the commander here, or we'll probably pick up the Arakeen contract here. Simply, I mean, we'll probably just get Arakeen next. Okay, we don't draw Arakeen access next round, which is fine. I mean, we still have the ability to get it at some point, right? Like just later in the game, we could probably pick it up. I forgot what Steersman's dagger count is. He probably has at least 1 dagger, maybe 2. Which I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, Matuli's probably gonna be going to High Council here, I think. For what though? I'm probably Stilgar. Okay, she's gonna pick up the Harvest contract. That's also not a bad play. Okay, so what does she buy here? Hardy or Charismatic? I mean, I don't hate either choices. Both of those choices are good. Loyal shows off. Okay, Loyal. I guess Loyal could be like a late game play with our Okay, give me like Canny. I'd be happy with a Canny play, Canny or something. Ooh, okay, Desperate shows off. I mean, that's fine. We can always just go. We can probably just pick up Charismatic here. 6 persuasion to buy for our friend Steersman here. He picks up Stilgar, which is fine. We have 3 troops in. I mean, what's our situation here? Actually, you know what? We're gonna try Imperial Shock Trooper on Shaddam. We do have. I mean, next round we are effectively gonna get the Signet Ring ability, or the what's it called, the server receivers, which is gonna get us more charismatic persuasion, and then we could probably buy Thufir next round, or just any good card that shows off. Okay. That's a pretty good card for Margot. So we are probably gonna be seeing Shock Trooper here, or we're probably gonna be seeing our Oh, okay. So Margot unfortunately does not have any of the 5 costers here. So they're probably gonna pick up a Benny card. Sorry, what is it called? Urgent Shigawire. It's a pretty cool card for Margot actually, because the next Benny card that you play has all agent icons, and you get to draw an extra card the next time you play Benny. Obviously having the access on Margot is super cool because Margot has loyalty. When you reach 2 influence on Benny, you end up getting 2 spice, which is pretty important. So let's see, we drew into our dagger, which isn't ideal. Let's see. I mean, I guess. I mean, are we ever gonna give up, is that 8 4 spice on Haga Basin? I don't think so, right? I think 4 spice on Haga Basin is just way too important for us right now. And like we can do this. We can deploy in the commander as well. And we have options to get our Solari for next round as well. How? I mean, we have shipping abilities. We have because we're gonna take our bump with High Council here. On probably shipping here. Or sorry, not High Council. We're probably gonna be playing our Dangerous Rhetoric here. To get the bump on shipping. There is a chance where I could buy maybe Desperate because I can probably Desperate this round. Probably gonna be a Swordmaster, might be a High Council. Okay, Swordmaster here from Matuli makes sense. Fair enough. We're just gonna go High Council here. I mean, pick up the other commander for some persuasion. Unfortunately, we don't get a spy. Oh, actually, no, we can get a spy here if we buy in high places. I mean, as long as the spy doesn't get blocked. That is, or the Swordmaster spy doesn't get blocked. So, I mean, the question is, how important really is this? How important is winning this combat? Or not? I mean, if it's pretty important, then you could probably buy Desperate here and then like trash the dagger, maybe pick up in high places. I mean, we do have like we have the oh my god, what am I forgetting? We could actually buy both Sardaukar contracts next round, which is I would like to say pretty cool. So give me like a canny. I'd be happy with a canny here because I mean I already have 5 persuasion with High Council, so I don't really need to pick up anything. Worms, interesting. Okay, he's gonna pick up the worm one, which is fierce. Not quite sure if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. Hopefully like my face or anything isn't blocking it, but here, what shows off? Exactly what we need. Canny shows off, which is spectacular for us. Which is, I mean, what we need, right? We need the daggers so we can win the combat. To then, so we'll buy this. We will get the troop. We'll pick up that. We will get the, let's see. I mean, where are we taking our bump here? I mean, Emperor seems pretty nice, but I think spacing has to be the best play here. I mean, what's our Solari situation? It's not really that good, and we could always buy Loyal like later on. I think our bump has to go on spacing here. I think spacing objectively has to be the best play, simply for like shipping purposes next round. Yeah, I think spacing has to be our plan. Or actually, what we could do is maybe buy Canny. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna definitely buy Canny. Sorry, we're definitely buying Canny. It's just a matter of what else are we doing? Because if we are planning on playing like our signet ring, say, we are still 1 solari short though, which kind of sucks for like a Sardaukar play because we are getting the Sardaukar next round. Yeah, I mean, Canny obviously has to be I think Canny is the right play. It's just a matter of which contracts are we picking up when it comes around. But I guess we can. I think this is fine for now. Espionage and then spy on probably Swordmaster here. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Spies on Swordmaster, fair enough. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 5 persuasion. We can also trash guard, which is pretty cool. Probably gonna be necessary for our sake. I mean, is there ever a world where okay, Red's gonna get Swordmaster next. Oh, does he really want to go for this combat? That is interesting if he wants to really win this combat. I feel like just putting in 2 troops here was probably gonna get him second. If he wants to trash. I mean, I guess he could go all in for this combat. Realistically, I just kind of want to get the trash in. Does he really want to win this combat? I guess he does. I mean, alright, to maybe deny me? Fair enough. Okay, well now this just solidifies my decision even more to, oh, we have 5. So is it ever, do we buy Thufir here or do we buy in high places here? I think we'll actually buy in high places here and just put the spy on like Emperor. Because we'll pick up both the Emperor contracts. We have the, what's it called? We have the Imperial Shock Trooper coming next round, so we know that's gonna be happening. So 2 to buy for our friend Steersman here. Does not want to deploy, which is fine. Or sorry, he's gonna win the combat, which is fine with us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What else? What else do you got? We got Imperial Shock Trooper. So I think we have to keep a dagger here because we don't have any green left. So I think we have to keep a dagger and get rid of the Dune here. Yeah, I mean, interesting that Matuli really wants to get the spice here. Oh, actually, no, they really want to get the water here because then they can get the spice. It just sucks if they don't have a dagger, which I guess they're gonna reveal, or no daggers. All right, so they do miss out on Deep Desert next round. Well, I wouldn't say miss out, but they just don't get the extra water right now. I mean, winning this combat was pretty important. And Desperate really wouldn't have won it for us. So, I mean, that's fine. We get to trash probably a Dune. We're probably gonna pick up a dagger at some point during the game. So we'll get rid of the Dune. It just sucks because we kind of wanted to get, we kind of wanted the Smuggler's Copter. That would have been a really nice card for us. But oh well, it's fine. I would say we're in a pretty good position here. Especially with this, this kind of. I guess this combat is pretty nice for me because it gets me the spy I need for like Swordmaster next round. How many cards do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards in my deck. Do I ever recall a spy here? Guess I kind of don't want to. I just know that I have to go to an Emperor spot this round. Yeah, I mean, or I could just go to like shipping, but then this kind of wastes the Shock Trooper, and maybe getting the Shock Trooper is pretty nice. Okay, he's gonna go get Deep Desert, which is fair enough. He's gonna pick up the contract. Okay, nice. Yeah, I kind of wanted both combat. I mean, I kind of wanted both contracts, so I could just complete them this round. I guess we can complete them later on. I mean, just get like Sardaukar eventually. It doesn't have to be this round. We can just get it later on. We are getting one commander, or sorry, we're getting one Solari, and then our what's it called? Our not Imperial Shock Trooper Candy's gonna go to waste, but I think that's all right. Ooh, High Council recall. Do we ever pick that one over like our Sardaukar recalls? I don't think so, right? I think we always buy. But the High Council recall is nice, but I've already visited High Council. I don't really plan on going there again. So I think we should be okay here to not do that. What's my persuasion count at? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on 7 persuasion. I am going to be second to reveal. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to trash like the Dune, maybe. I mean, I really haven't bought any cards, so I kind of want to I mean, I'm playing a 9-card deck, effectively just seeing my space. I'm seeing my access basically every round, or seeing Diplo and the other card every round. I could probably pick up a Sardaukar coordination, right? Like not this round, but just like a later round. So we'll go here. We'll get the spy. We'll get the troop, and then we will. Let's see. What else do we want to do here? We'll probably pick up the recall contract. Yeah, I think the recall contract probably makes the most amount of sense here. We still do have shipping for next round. Okay, Matuli's gonna do the Matuli thing and is gonna greed Deep Desert, which is all right, but they have to make sure that Steersman cannot win. I mean, cannot get to Deep Desert first effectively, because if Steersman gets to Deep Desert first, oh, we're in a load of trouble. I mean, is it ever a tactics trash here? I mean, what am I trashing though? I think tactics. I'm sorry, tactics is gonna get me to trash. I don't even know. I mean, do I ever draw here? 2, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'd be at like 7 persuasion, maybe 8, probably 8 persuasion. In the case that something comes off, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably gonna buy high priority travel here with 2, 4, 5, 6 persuasion. Probably high priority travel and the Sardaukar coordination are probably my best two buys. It gets me the access, the yellow and green access that I need both at the same time, which is extremely nice. We kind of want to win the combat, I would say, to just get the spy on Emperor, or the spy on Swordmaster. Um, yeah, and then in like we could probably go shipping next round. Let's see. Do we want to put the commander in? I don't think so. I think we're okay with that. The commander. We'll trust the dagger here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. I mean, we're willing for another 5, right? So I think we should be okay here, in terms of like our counts and whatnot. Um, yeah, I think this is fine. 2, 4, 5, 6, 6 persuasion on reveal. We got rid of both daggers and a Dune. It's round 4, so I mean, I'm basically playing like effectively like a crazy deck, I would say. Um, Giving Steersman what 4 intrigues, I guess, is not really ideal. We're the only ones who can contest his worms, and we're acting after him, which does hinder us a little bit. But sorry, yeah, it hinders us a little bit. But I mean, we just get the Solari, which is kind of nice. For probably like an Emperor on later on. So I guess if we get second here, we're okay. If we get first here, probably would be the best. Um, I mean, if Steersman win this, he's almost always gonna go to, um, he's putting the spy on Swordmaster here, right? Okay, yeah, just one troop in from Matuli here. Not Matuli, Margot here. So we have 6 to buy, probably gonna be coordination and 4 to buy from our friend Steersman here. He's probably gonna be a coordination here. Okay, well that's a little bit annoying. Okay, another Emperor card shows off, so that's pretty nice. I mean, in terms of like access, I guess. We're probably gonna buy this one first. Ooh, okay. And then we'll probably buy Command Center. Oh, revealing Strike Fleet for Matuli. Oh, that's horrendous. That's not great. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards in our deck. And then Long Live the Fighters for red here. I mean, we revealed some pretty nice cards for basically everyone. I mean, what do I want to see next round? Next round, I kind of want to see my. I mean, I want to see my yellow, probably. I would say 8 to buy for red. As always, he's probably gonna buy Long Live the Fighters here. Just to see his I guess Thufir more. I mean, does he ever draw a card for a Spice Slow? I don't think so. Okay, but I guess he does. Getting the trash off is nice. I just don't think you ever, I don't think you ever do that. I mean, it's round 4. I think you almost always go for a Spice Slow here, but I mean, I guess his plan is to like end the game as soon as possible, which then I don't hate. 3 intrigues from 2 intrigues from green here, so he's probably gonna be playing 3 swords. Okay, fair enough. We kill his, I guess, we kill his like future match. And we get to keep our commander, which is alright. It just sucks that we lost our Sardaukar card, because that was coming, and that was super nice. That would have been super nice for us. Yep, 2 spies for our friend Steersman here. We're gonna be last at Swordmaster. We're gonna be getting on round 6, but we do have the recall contract, so effectively we do. I mean, we have the recall contract, so I mean we have the ability to generate Solari and stuff. So I think we should be okay. I mean, we get 2 intrigues as well. Ooh, these intrigues are actually not bad. I actually do like these intrigues a lot. I mean, this is a driven Solari on reveal. Ooh, this is not good. Ooh, this is not good. Okay, all right. Well. Hmm. I mean, we can pick up both Sardaukar contracts, right? I mean, this combat isn't really helping us. Oh, actually, no. Actually, no. Both Sardaukar contracts would actually help us, because then we could probably find our like a diplomacy or something. Going to green might be a little bit difficult. I don't know. I mean, I guess actually no. Actually no. No. This is I think this is all right. Because we can go to like we can go to Sardaukar. We got both. I mean, we're gonna get both contracts this round, right? We can probably. Do we want to deploy this round? Is the question. We can always deploy on green here. With our what's it called? Uh, high priority travel. So he's gonna Stilgar. Are we gonna be last to play in action? I think we are. So I mean, that's obviously fantastic. This actually does give us a double card draw, and then we can reveal this for like a spice plus flow. That's also an option. I don't know. I kind of like. I kind of like having the third bump on Emperor though. Third bump on Emperor seems pretty nice. I mean, given the fact that it gives me Solari as well. I mean, let me think here. Yeah, it just sucks. I miss out on a Solari or like a spice or whatever. Yeah. Is there? Because like, okay, what I could do here, say go get get some spice in the get some spice, and then use that spice to then go to say Sardaukar, right? Oh, sorry, get some spice to trigger leverage, which gets me the Sardaukar contract, then use that to go Sardaukar, and then eventually go like shipping, right? I don't actually hate that play. I mean, it gets me the card draw that I need. I think this is actually all right here for me. And then shipping is gonna get me loyal off, and then this is also gonna get me the Solari I need. Just I think that's probably our best play here. We're gonna trigger that. We're gonna get a Solari, and then just buy the other recall contract or the Sardaukar contract, and just kind of we are kind of showing that whether we plan on going to Sardaukar this round. And then we're obviously gonna deploy with our action here. Oh, I mean, do we the risk? Do we even have to deploy? I don't know. I don't think it's necessary to deploy. Oh, I mean, green is not green. Blue is greeting this deep desert. This is crazy, especially because there's a couple of water intrigues out there. I mean, there's really only one. It's discard for a water. I forgot what it's called. Sacred pools, I think. You could have that, or the red could have had that, and they instantly steal deep desert, and then I mean, green's play effectively goes down to waste. Also not green. Blue's play goes to waste. The good thing about this combat is the fact that if we let our friend Red win this combat, right? They actually are gonna end up they're actually gonna end up with a 2 bumps on Benny, which is gonna get them spice, obviously, and they probably gonna take the alliance or the what's called they're gonna take the alliance or the Benny alliance from Blue, and then Blue's gonna be in a position where they have branching paths, so they're gonna keep fighting for the alliance, but they're just never gonna get there. Which I mean, obviously is fantastic for us. Where's this bump going? Steersman, just do not chase me on Emperor. Okay, good. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, now we get our factions, or we not factions. We get our Okay, Steersman really does not want to trigger their second nav card. That's what I'm seeing. Otherwise, this is almost like a bump on Emperor, right? And getting the bump on Emperor is like extremely nice here, simply because. Sorry. I mean, we are actually gonna be able third to reveal, so I think we just go Sardaukar here. What do we buy? We get Ornithopter. Okay, so I mean, winning this combat is, I mean, extremely nice for us now. We're gonna get the troop here. We're gonna, hit the 2 draw. 1, 2. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We actually have 9 persuasion in our hands, by the way. And then we're gonna buy the commander here, and then probably buy loyal with it. Yeah, I think loyal makes the most amount of sense here. We're gonna recall, and we're gonna recall from Imperial Basin. Yep, makes sense. And then I mean, we could just win the combat here, right? Yeah, I mean, we could win the combat here. I mean, do we want to? I don't know. It's a interesting decision here. Because I mean, it does match for us, but at the same time, I mean, we kind of want red to win it. I don't know. It's a tricky position. I mean, there is a chance where our friend, Blue just highliners on us, which I don't even hate it, to be honest. Let's see. What is this? What is this play? This is gonna be he's just getting troops for next round, I would think. Deliver supplies for sorry, deliver supplies for green here, steersman. Let's see. Sorry. So what is our plan? Oh, he's gonna go Sardaukar. Interesting. I mean, he can't really deploy. I guess he could throw in a commander. I don't think that commander's gonna get anything out of it, but he can throw in the commander. I think we're just gonna get a spice here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, you have 10 persuasion. Sorry, 10 cards in our deck, 11 after this round. So, I mean, there's no Chome card that has shown off, right? Yeah, it hasn't. Oh, so Steersman's gonna get. Oh, I mean, he gets the second water, but it doesn't really matter. Here, I mean, obviously, I'm planning on going for the Emperor Alliance here. So, this is interesting. Do I go try to win the combat here? I mean, the bump on Benny is super nice. It just kind of helps us get our faction bump a little bit nice earlier. But at the same time, do we really need it? I don't know. We'll go bump on Emperor here. And then we'll get the commander here, and then we'll probably go 1, 2. Do we want to deploy the third? I mean, are we ever getting anything from this combat back? I mean, we're gonna get second, right? Probably second. If we don't get second, probably gonna be third. I don't really think it's worth it to try to go for the combat. He has trashed a dagger though. So there is a world where I actually forgot what he bought. He bought Spice of Slow and he bought I forgot what Red bought early on. This is bad for me. I usually keep track of what they bought. But the good thing is the log kind of tells you what they have. Let's see. They spent Persuasion Face card. They bought Spice and Slow last round. Then the previous round they bought a Makers. Reserve Troop in I bought in high places. Margot bought Thufir Hawat. Okay, that's not a card that's really I have to worry about. Then they bought what is this? Commander Hardy, face combat. They bought Prepare the Way. Okay, nothing too crazy there. So they actually don't have a dagger in their hands. So I mean, I could realistically just throw in the troop, win the combat. So I mean, I might as well. 1, 2, 3. Throw the troop in. Win the combat. Yeah, I think this is all right. And the next round, I obviously have just okay. I mean, is this gonna be a Sardaukar coordination from Matuli? I mean, it's definitely an interesting play. I don't know. I think you probably have a nav chamber here instead. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Nav chamber makes the most amount of sense here. Let's see. Our next hand is not looking too good. We don't actually have any green left in our deck. So 4 to buy. Okay, is he gonna detonate? He might detonate. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's the detonation from red there. I guess that makes sense because they went to gather support. But I mean I feel like there was enough reason for me to believe that they detonated or they don't have detonation. And they just were gearing up for next combat. So we have 9 to buy. I think it's just a Spiceman slow here, right? I don't ever see why we wouldn't buy a Spice slow. I mean, we get the troop back, we get a spice back, so we can go shipping again next round. Realistically, we kind of want to draw green, so that'd be nice. Where can I draw green? I have no idea. I think it was a good effort for me to go for the combat here. I mean, it's a match, right? It kind of sucks we trashed all of our green except for like our dagger. Except for our signet ring. So drawing our signet ring there was pretty bad. Our next round is gonna be Shock Trooper. It's gonna be what else do we have? Oh, Honor Guard. Okay. I mean, we're drawing like every possible, like commander skill in the game or commander thing in the game. Oh my god, horrendous, absolutely horrendous. All right. I mean, the Arakin troops seem pretty cool here. I mean, it's also a spy, which is That might be necessary at some point. We could go to like accept contract here. Just maybe see a yellow, blue, or sorry, a green. What are the odds we see green? 33% we see green. I mean, it just sucks that these two cards, neither of them have green access on them, and they're not a ring either. Actually, ring would is green access, so that would have helped me out. Um, what else would I have been looking for? Kind of, I mean, basically just those two cards. We are currently on 5 points. Winning this combat would be pretty nice for us. Privilege also would be pretty nice for us. Okay. Okay, they're getting the 2 spies. Recalling, okay, makes sense. Oh, they're about a Highliner here, right? I mean, they already have the combat. I feel like they don't Highliner here. Well, this is interesting because now we are in a position where we kind of want to. Okay, it triggers the. Okay, yep, he gets the draw. Yeah, Steersman thing where he. Sorry, Steersman's passive is hungry for spice, so whenever you gain 3 spice or more in a turn, you get a card draw. Steersman does blow the wall here. We do have access to hooks. I don't know. I mean, do we just go Arakeen here and then hope to hit a green? I mean, I think so, right? I mean, what are the odds we hit a green? Not that high, I guess. Okay, so we're not gonna hit green. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have 9 persuasion. So, I mean, is there ever a world where I go? I don't even know. Probably. I don't even know where I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we'll just put in the 3 troops here. Never hurts, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I have 8 persuasion. We're gonna get the Arakeen spy, or we're gonna get the troop in here. Oh, we'll throw in the troop. And then we get a spy. Probably a spy on like I don't even know where. Where are we likely to go? Probably next round. We're probably gonna go to either shipping. Deliver supplies or Highliner. So we have that. Yeah. Or I mean, we could just simply just put our thing on Emperor. Sorry, we're gonna take our diplomacy to Emperor this round. To get the second spy to then trigger in high places. Yeah, I mean, we have both of our card draw spaces next round, so High Council recall for a deploy makes a lot of sense as well. So we probably are gonna complete this High Council contract next round, if we're allowed. That is, and obviously the texts are actually not bad. Can't lie here. The texts are actually pretty good here. I mean, even Sardaukar High Command for me is super nice, right? I mean, I get free commanders basically. Plasteel Blades, super solid tech for me as well. I mean, this round I'm gonna end on 7 points, right? So 7 points, High Council recall contract as well. I mean, obviously I'll have privilege abilities. Okay, he's gonna move down somewhere to go up somewhere. Probably gonna be down on Fremen to go up in Benny. Okay, yep. This is actually really good for us because I mean, we forced the intrigue out of red last round. I mean, not that it really matters. This might be a Highlander. Okay, deliver supplies. Well, I guess he plans on going to a deep desert line next round, or not deep desert. I guess probably deep desert this round. But then I feel like that feels a little bit weird to go deep desert. I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna put the spy on, I guess. Probably Emperor. We'll put the spy back on Emperor here. The High Council recon contract is actually really nice for us because we have the card that allows us to deploy. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus, what is this, 3? So we have 11 persuasion to buy. With 11 persuasion, I think we have to pick up a green, right? I think that's mandatory to pick up a green this round. Yeah. I mean, Signet Ring giving me abilities to Signet Ring giving me ability to go to deliver supplies, and then spending the 3 solari to then gain the alliance to then have to get 3 solari back is super nice for me. This might be a Plasteel Blades from our friend blue here. Okay, he's gonna choose not to Plasteel Blades. That's interesting. He actually this is an interesting play from blue here. Simply because I'm not quite sure what that even does for them. Because I mean, they could just spend the 3 solari, get the 2 extra troops and the intrigue, but they choose not to. They choose to instead, I guess, hold, or instead of go privilege. I guess they need the card draw more than they need the 2 troops for Spice and Slow. Oh, actually, they're probably looking for their what's it called? The Corn City. That's why they want to go Plasteel Blades, because they need the 5 solari to then say go to like High Council or an assembly hall with our Corn City, discard 2 cards, and then maybe Spice and Slow as well. Who knows? But it seems like that's their I guess most optimal line. Hmm. What did yellow go? Yellow, sorry, not yellow. Red went to accept contract here. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think we're really playing Shaddam to his like absolute best, um, that we can. I mean, also winning this combat is super nice. I guess we could we have options for, um, sorry, I mean with this combat we have options for, uh, oh my god, I'm blanking. Uh, I mean we get the match, which is another point for us. Not that we really need it, and I guess next round we kind of have the game already. Is he gonna let me win this combat with Pivotal Gambit? Probably not, right? It doesn't seem like he's about to let me win this combat. Um, Steersman is gonna highlight our next round though, so that's definitely something I might have to be worrying about. I mean, and him like ending the game. However, it seems a little bit difficult for him to end the game. With a high, with just a simple Highliner deploy. Why? Because I mean, he's missing. He's not getting spices this round. I guess he has. I guess he has the bump on spacing next round. So that's another. Let's say like that's 5 points. And then he has the endgame match, which isn't gonna trigger until endgame. So it's not like I'm not worried about him ending the game per se. So I don't know. I think we're okay. I think we'll probably buy a Prepare the Way, and we'll probably buy Spice and Slow here, just for some persuasion, I guess. And because we don't have any green left in the deck. So in the case that we do hit the green, also, I mean, playing in high places also will trigger. Playing Prepare the Way will also trigger in high places, which is pretty relevant, I would say. Oh, Strike Fleet. Okay, here we go. I forgot about Strike Fleet. Um, I mean, does Matuli want to win this combat? It doesn't really match for them, but I guess it is a Fremen bump, so they might need it. I mean, I really did not deploy much here. I deployed 4 troops on 15 strength. Like, I mean, if you consider that a lot, I don't know. Does he really need to deploy 3 here? I have no idea. Because I mean, who else is coming into this combat? I mean, maybe Red's gonna come in for like for a spice, add extra spice. Sure. Yeah. I think this was probably a pretty good turn for us here. Our next round is gonna be Spice Must Flow. We're gonna have both of our greens next round. Spice Must Flow. We have no daggers left, so what else am I missing in there? Both greens. So we have Signet Ring. We have the Spacing Guild card. Sorry, the two bumps on Spacing Guild card, which allows us either draw or deploy. I forgot what it's called. Interstellar. Uh, it's not shipping. What is it called? Interstellar Conspiracy? No, that's the grafting card. I forgot the name of it, but oh, High Priority Travel. That's what it is. High Priority Travel. We have that. Then we have Signet Ring. We have a convincing argument. We have a Spice and Slow. Sorry, Signet Ring, convincing argument, Spice and Slow, High Priority Travel. What is our last card? Is it a base card? One, two, three, four. We have 4 base cards in here. We have 5, 6, 7 base cards in there. Any base? Nope. So 7 base cards in there. We know our next card. We have a convincing and a Signet Ring in there. So 8 and 9. So we are missing 1 base card. So what base card is it? Is it a dagger? No, it's not a dagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have we know a Signet Ring is in there. So that's 8. Oh wait, sorry. The diplomacy is in here too. So this is 4, 8. Actually, this is all. This is my whole starting deck. So it's not a starting deck card. It's a card that I've played. Oh, sorry, it's a card that I bought. Wow, a card though. It's not High Priority Travel. It's not. What did I buy? I feel like I bought it with. Oh, Command Center. That's what it is. Oh my god. There's my persuasion I need. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's my persuasion for Spice on the next round. So effectively, if we win this combat, we could actually end the game next round without having to, without having to actually end the game. And to be fair, we could probably end on quite a bit of points here. So I say we go to like espionage, right? Espionage with our signet ring. Then we pick up what is this? 7. We can pick up the going to Sardaukar here. That's annoying. I mean, is he ever going for my? Is he going for my alliance here? I don't know. I feel like he has a little bit too many things on his plate. I guess he's getting a spice until he's on 7 persuasion. He does set himself up for a nice next round for like a deploy and stuff. However, I think we are gonna be stopping him, or we're gonna try to stop him. I see at least. We do have access to privilege. We have High Council recall contracts. Yeah, I mean, we could start our high command ourselves. I mean, not even start our high command. We could probably buy Orny Fleet for just like extra persuasion or for extra troops in the combat. Yeah, I just don't see how we don't just deploy everything in this combat and also have like a million daggers on reveal with our commanders. I mean, you have 3 commanders that we can throw in. Maybe we don't. Oh, he's gonna trash. I guess probably the Spice and Slow. I have no idea what he's gonna trash. Oh, well, I guess we'll see. Um, you can't trash a base card with this. It says a trash a card from your discard pile that costs at least 1 or more persuasion to buy. So you have to trash a non-base card. Interesting that he chooses to trash the prepare the way. I mean, really, you don't have to play the intrigue, by the way. Like nobody's stopping you to play the intrigue. Like I mean, that's probably your best. That's probably one of your best cards, man. I mean, you have the Benny already. I mean, you have Benny. You have 2 bumps on Benny already, so you don't have to trash it. I mean, there's a little bit, you know, weird to show the intrigue and then not play it. But I mean, whatever. I mean, it's not like the end of the world. Whatever. Okay, so we did draw both of our greens as we said. So I mean, if I play my signet ring to say like Emperor here, or to spacing here and take the alliance, that's what. That's 1 point. Spice and Slow is 2. But then I don't have the ability to actually get enough persuasion for like not persuasion, but if I don't green like Swordmaster here, I feel like that's a little bit of an issue here. So I guess we can go espionage. I mean, I like the High Council recall, to be honest. I think the High Council recall is probably going to be a point for me at some point during the game. Let's see. High Council. I mean, not High Council. This is interesting, right? Because I can for sure end the game, but then if blue wins the combat and it matches for them too, that's annoying. The combat matches for them, so that hurts. But the good thing is, I guess we get an Ornithopter fleet for the combat win. So yeah, I think we're actually gonna start with not a High Council play, but actually no, we could start with a High Council play, can't we? Yeah, or not High Council. We could start with the Swordmaster, just get the extra troop in, and then, or do we go Arakeen first? I don't know. I mean, Arakeen, just get the extra. I mean, we get to deploy with the troop, and that seems pretty nice as well. And then the question is, how are we ending the game? Because I mean, this is only 1 point for me. So unless I find a Spice most slow, so we'll deploy in 4 here. We found error. We did find a spacing card, or we found a access card, which is pretty nice. I actually don't think maybe that was not the right play there. Okay, so our friend green here, or blue here, is just jamming this. He's just trying to go for this Benny alliance, which I don't even blame, because he has branching paths. So maybe in hindsight, it was probably really good for me to let him have the alliance there. Now, the question here is, if we buy Ornithopter Fleet, right? Are we? Is it ever worth it for me to buy Ornithopter Fleet? I mean, sorry, it is worth it to buy Ornithopter Fleet because it does match on Endgame if we win the combat, but we do have to win the combat for that. Um, okay, he picks up the Alliance contract, which is weird because I don't know what alliance he's planning on getting. Um, okay, so Stillguard, probably Deep Desert, a research station. Interesting. Okay. Um, yeah, I think we're actually just gonna see what intrigue we draw from High Council. Okay, so he doesn't have a nav chamber, so he still needs to find a way to get a spice somehow. Um, yeah, so let's go to High Council here. We found a spy intrigue, or I guess that's what it's called. And then we're gonna play Honor Guard here to get a troop. Or I guess do we need to do that? Because we could just, say buy Sardaukar High Command here. But then Sardaukar High Command doesn't really do anything for me, I would say. Yeah, Sardaukar High Command does not really help me here. I do have Highliner, I guess. Can't deploy with Highliner if I go with my spacing with my Signet Ring here. So maybe I'm actually just better off my spy drones with a deploy. I mean, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I had a recall. I mean, we finished recalling, so Orny Fleet or Sardaukar High Command. I mean, win this combat is pretty nice, but Sardaukar High Command. I mean, as long as our friend Green wins this combat, we should be okay. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm actually gonna buy Sardaukar High Command here. And just honor guard for the troop and the commander. But I'm gonna get the 1 Solari back, and I'm gonna deploy everything in here. Yeah, I think this is probably our best option. Now it gives us options for a Solari. Sorry, not Solari. It keeps us with the option of using our Solari for our Signet Ring. We have 4 contracts completed. We have another 2 Solari. Another. We don't have a commander deploy. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, I can't deploy another commander. That's right, because I need this for Signet Ring. So yeah, I'm gonna be honor guarded for 0 Solari, which is just a free commander effectively. Okay, so this has to be a Shadow Alliance of some sort, right? Because nobody goes up in Benny unless, but I guess maybe he wants the espionage. Maybe he wants to draw. Oh, he wants to draw his Corn City. That makes sense. Okay. Ooh, dealer supplies goes, which is actually okay with me. I mean, is there any endgame that I'm looking for here? Okay, he's gonna Highliner here. Highliner Deep Desert probably. Okay. Well, that's not good for me, right? Yeah, that's never good for me here. I mean, he gets some more troops in, which is good for him. I guess I can get in what? I can get in 2 more commanders. So he's gonna worm for another what? Another 4 strength, or sorry, another 6 strength for a Deep Desert play. Yeah, he's gonna worm for another 6 strength. I could put in another, what is this? 2, 4. I can put in 6 strength myself. He has an alliance. Yeah, he does have an alliance. I could put in 6 strength myself, or I could just go to like Fremkit and then I guess I have to hope that I somehow, or blue somehow doesn't have diplomacy, or sorry, doesn't have Corn City and miss Spice and Slow. That's my other option. So I could go to tactics right now and pray that Green missed his Spice and Slow, or he missed his. Oh no, he's gonna put in the commander here, right? So that's because commander's gonna be 3. His commander's gonna be 3. What is it called? 3 bumps. or sorry, his commander is gonna be 3. His commander is gonna be 3 swords, so he's gonna be on +9, putting him up to 23 without swords, or assuming no daggers. He might have a dagger or two, so probably like 24. My max strength here would be +6, which is going to be sorry, +4, which is gonna put me up to, or +6, which is gonna put me up to 32, and he's probably on 33 here. So yeah, I mean, I'm losing this combat for sure. So I guess my only option here is to just go for intrigues. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go for intrigues here. Find a card draw. We're gonna take the bump on Benny here. I mean, is the card draw ever good here? Don't think so. Okay, he goes High Council here, which is, you know, fine with me. Or sorry, he's gonna go to Assembly Hall. He has, so what endgames does our friend Blue qualify for? He has, let's see, he has Shadow Alliance, right? That's a point. He has I mean, he's on 10 points, right? He's probably gonna have Shadow Alliance, right? Shadow Alliance is 10 points for is a point for him. It doesn't have 3 text, so it doesn't qualify for that. No 3 water, that doesn't have that. What else? I mean, could he have the end game match? So he really, I mean, yellow, it's not a yellow. A blue needs to have 2 she needs to have 2 end games to beat us here. And right now he has 1, or he probably has Shadow Alliance. Does he qualify for opportunism? No, because if he opportunisms, then he loses Shadow Alliance. Okay, so he can't have that. Strategic stockpile does not qualify for, or yet, unless he finds market opportunity. Oh well, that's been played. So he can't get 5 solar for 5 spice. He doesn't have 3 techs. Doesn't have 4 contracts. So what are the end games that are even out there? Doesn't have 3 water. Has 1 match option. I mean, we are holding 1 match. I mean, not that it really matters, but we are holding a match. I mean, the game is ending, right? I mean, unless you lose our alliance somehow, which might be the case. But then again, I think we're beating red on solari tiebreaks. Sorry, spice tiebreaks, anyways. So I think we should be okay here. 5 to buy. Probably gonna buy the other. Probably gonna buy the other one here. High party travel. So yeah, there's a 10. What does he have? Detonation for. Ooh, okay. All right, so that's not good. Desperating, okay. This is bad for me, because now I've just given up. I guess he has me beat now. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, now blue has me beat, because now they have the Shadow Alliance and they just need the. I was just thinking that they probably don't have a way to deploy, but I guess detonation always is around. Adaptive tactics is also an option. I guess I should have always played this card. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Oh, this is bad. If blue has like retreat 3 for a bump, that's effectively an alliance point for them. Getting the 2 solari, not keeping it for the swords, which is interesting. I'd prefer if they kept it for the swords, but I guess they don't have another combat intrigue behind. So yeah, deep desert for blue here, for what is it? Green. For deep desert for green here. They're gonna go, and I mean, this combat win gets them what, 1, 2, 3 points. So that puts them up to 8. Match on 9, and then spice as low as 10. Oh, so green actually beats us in this game. Unless we hit an intrigue, which we don't really qualify for many here. We really only qualify for 4 contracts in spice and slow. Yeah. I mean, is there anything else we qualify for? Don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we entered the game, but we don't win here. I think 10 is probably our best hope. I mean, did we spread ourselves too thin? I mean, he didn't get Swordmaster, which is whatever. Interesting. He does not worm here. I guess he has to have unexpected allies, right? Surely he has unexpected allies. Because otherwise, why would you not just deploy a worm in here? Who knows? He's gonna beat me in this combat for like 1 sword right now. I guess he has to have another intrigue behind. He has to reveal. So I mean, what is he gonna reveal for Spice Must Slow? Probably. He's gonna end his turn, and then he's gonna realize that it's his turn again, so he's gonna reveal. Okay, he hit 8, missed Spice Must Slow, picks up that one instead. Oh, he had no yellow. Oh my god, he played his only yellow access there. I mean, he does have enough swords to beat me here. Um, the 2 on reveal obviously probably has some intrigue as well behind. Uh, yeah, and I think this I guess sucks for me because now I lose to blue on endgames here. Retreating for a tech. What could he possibly have? What tech did he probably want here? What does that even do for him? He already has the match. It's not like this helps him at all. I guess he just gets 2 troops back for next round. I mean, not that this game is going next round, but yeah. Yeah, I mean we lose to blue one. Solari on spice tie breaks here, which is whatever. Um oh, we don't. What? Wait, I'm so and whoa, and we hit one of our only endgame outs somehow. Whoa, okay. Um wow. What a crazy game. I mean, we hit the endgame out that we had for 6 year spice trade. Which I believe we do qualify for because we have 2 spice and slows in the deck. Yeah, we do have 2 spice and slows. So we do have the endgame for it. Um I mean, which is insane because I wasn't expecting it. We also have a couple of other, intrigues that we don't match that don't matter. What was my top card on my deck, by the way? It's in high places. Do I ever qualify for that? No, I don't. So, and there was a world where I could have gone to Fremkit drawn, but even that doesn't help me here, right? Yeah. Uh, good games. We'll submit really quick, and yeah, I mean, what a crazy game. I mean, the goal of that game was to try to show how good server receivers is on Shaddam. I mean, just having the ability to take your signet ring to faction spaces instead of having to just always take it to accept contract is super nice. Like I really wanted to do the play where Shaddam goes first action Haga Basin and then second action Assembly Hall with his signet ring and then just buy server receivers. That was the plan. And then he buys a commander. He gets the troops back so he can deploy in like both troops on Haga Basin. And then after he scores those 2 troops, he gets the troops back instantly with the signet ring because the signet ring gets him 1 Solari and one Solari and 1 troop, and then the server receivers gets him 1 Solari and 1 troop. So he gets the 2 troops back instantly for next combat, and he gets a commander. I mean, if you take that to gather support, that's what 4 you're gonna get 4 troops back and a commander back, so you're set up for next combat. So I mean, you always are gonna deploy 2 in there. It's definitely it's a play. Is it a good play? I like it. I'm an enjoyer of that play. I mean, just the early commander is nice. Maybe I mean, whatever commander skills are out there, you probably want to pick up one of the nicer ones, probably driven or charismatic early on. I mean, it's round 1. You're probably gonna pick up driven or charismatic. Um, wouldn't suggest picking up Hardy on Hazimir or not Hazimir on Shaddam simply because he just generates troops with a signet ring, and then you don't want to ever be in a position where you have Hardy, so you're sitting with like 7 troops in your garrison. You only would do that if you have like a specific plan of, having like if you have like a ruthless leadership where you can like deploy that troop on reveal, or if you get I guess Holy War, some sort of like way to deploy on reveal so that extra troop doesn't go to waste. Um yeah, I think that's probably like I wouldn't suggest picking up Hardy on Hazimir or on Shaddam, but what else would you pick up? Probably Canny. Canny's all right. I wouldn't. Canny's okay. Not the biggest fan. And then depending on like on the worm situation, you could maybe pick up Fierce if you want like the extra sword. I mean, it is guaranteed at least 1 sword, and then it can be 2 if one of your alliance or one of your opponents ends up worming. Um, Usually that one is I usually pick that one up in the case where where I see a Muad'Dib in the game, where I see a Chani in the game, simply because they're both those leaders um are going to go Fremen are going to try to get access unlock Fremen early with their just so they can like play their leader. Why? Because Muad'Dib can get intrigues when he has a worm in the combat, so Muad'Dib is very incentivized to go Fremkit desert tactics. Then we have Shawnee. She's also very incentivized to go to either Fremkit or desert tactics because her signet ring becomes extremely powerful because her she gets a so anytime you play a signet ring you can spend 1 water and draw 2 cards. So like imagine playing her signet ring to say like Siege Tabor, right? I mean, that's like you get zero rewards, not zero rewards. You get a troop, and you get two card draw, and I mean hooks is pretty nice if you don't have hooks, but I mean the troop and two card draw is effectively is super nice, right? For zero cost space, um, is super good. Obviously, like Chani's track itself also generates water, so if you have like a constant troop generation with her, you can end up getting the water. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that on Shaddam, the best skills would probably be driven number one, then maybe charismatic early on, simply because you don't know what's going to come off on the row. In the case that like a steersman shows off, like a long load of fighters, although it wasn't bought until like round 9 or round what is that, round 8? Is that round 8, round 7 this game? If that card shows off, it's super nice for you. Any big card could show off with I mean, just off the row after somebody buys it, and you want to be prepared. So charismatic is a pretty nice buy for you. um Hanny is all right, because you really, I mean, if you pick up server receivers, you're not really going to be playing your signet ring to green. You're probably going to be playing your daggers to green, and it's like the minute that you like when you do play your daggers to green, then you have to figure out a way to deploy that commander, and then sometimes you can tunnel vision into having to buy that, having to specifically play to a green because you have that commander at the combat. So it feels a little bit restrictive. Um, but if you end up getting drop ships, then I mean, Canny is fantastic because then you can just go gather support drop ships in. You can go High Council revisit drop ships in. I mean, just a lot of options there. Then you have, but yeah, I'll probably like suggest driven, charismatic, and then maybe like fierce. The extra sword is super nice. Anyways, that is gonna be it for I guess just the Shaddam showcase. Showcased with server receivers, and then obviously like a end game top deck, which in hindsight was not necessary, but we did hit it. Anyways, thank you guys. See you guys later.